Hello, it is Mulala back at it with another video. This one is Squishy Makeovers. So these are the 3 squishies I'm going to be doing today. There is this cat mushroom, the panda bun, and a pink flower. So the first one is this pink flower, and this one has interesting colors and it was sprayed. Squishiness wise, it isn't that bad. It has a nice pop-up. Next is this bitten panda bun. I think that's what it is. I don't know, it has some brown in the middle. But this one is hot pink with a panda face stamped onto it. And squishiness, it's pretty good. And lastly, this cat mushroom with a cute face on it. This one, squishiness wise, is pretty good. So the first one is this cat mushroom. This one has a cute face on it with ears. The texturing at the bottom is okay, but I thought white was a little plain, so I did want to paint this one over. So the first thing I wanted to do was to get rid of the ears just so I could make a plain mushroom shape. And on the side that I started cutting really little snips on, I cut way too much off, but I did cut as much as I could off and smooth it out as much as possible. Okay, so here is a sped up clip of me mixing some paint. So I actually had a lot of leftover paint, so I just added some more colors to that to make a lighter color, and I mixed this up really well. So here I started painting the top of the mushroom in the light blue paint. Here's what the mushroom looked like when I was finished. So next up is the pink flower. This is fine. I love the shape of it. I just don't like the colors. The pattern and texture is pretty good. Squishiness wise, it is not that bad. I just wanted to repaint it, make it look just a little bit better. In the end, I went a really simple route. So next I'm doing the yellow paint on top of the flower. I am very clearly running out of my paint, but I put a lot on there. And the pink color was actually really hard to cover. It just kept on coming back, but this was my first coat. I think I ended up doing about 4 coats. I think I only did 2 or 3 coats on camera, but I ended up doing 4 coats to really try and cover the pink color. Here's the finished product of the first coat. As I said earlier, it was really hard to cover the pink color. So next is this pink panda bun. This is really super squishy and very soft. I'm not sure what that brown in the middle is. If you know what it is, feel free to let me know. It has a nice face on it, except the red you can't really see with the pink. But once again, it is really squishy and it is a great makeover candidate. So for the paint, I used a leftover tan color that I had from painting the donut in my previous video. So I just started smearing this all over the top of this panda bun. And here is what it looked like when I finished covering the top half of the panda biscuit. So I was right previously when I said that I had filmed myself painting a second coat on each squishy, but when I did that, for some reason the footage was wonky and you could not see anything that I was doing. So I decided to delete those clips, and instead I'm just gonna have to tell you, you're gonna have to take my word for it, that I did paint 2 coats, and also I painted the stem of the mushroom white. As you can see, I have no idea what happened, but for some reason it went into a totally different view. Here's just me painting white on the stem. Once again, I couldn't show me painting the second coat on the top of the panda bun, but I could show painting coats on the bottom of the bun. Using a color I had previously mixed up, I started painting some chocolate chips onto the top of this cookie, and I know you cannot see anything that I'm doing. That is my fault. I was totally out of the camera the entire time. And here I was painting on the little dots on the top of the toadstool mushroom. And here is the finished products for all of these squishies. I'm terribly sorry about this terrible video that I could not show the second coat on this flower and what I did to the middle. I really just put a black dot and I put a few coats on this, and it ended up being super duper slow rising and really airy and fun to play with. But once again, I am sorry for the lack of footage regarding this flower. And next, the mushroom. So I know I didn't show me putting all these spots on this, but it actually took a really long time, and I did not want to time-lapse all of it, because even so it would have taken ages. This ended up being really fun to play with, and again, really airy and slow rising. I really like the way this one turned out. I think without the ears, it makes a big difference. Lastly, this chocolate chip cookie. I am super proud of this one. Once again, the bottom isn't fully coated, but that's alright. This one is really fun to play with, super airy, super slow rising, and I really like the way this one turned out. It went from hot pink with a face stamped onto it to a chocolate chip cookie that looks really delicious. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had lots and lots of fun once again making it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!